असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय। ओम शांति शांति शांति। Okay, good morning kids. How are you all today? It's only 6 o'clock in the morning, and here in Chennai the weather is so good. It's so pleasant. I'm your online grannies again with you to have a small talk. Okay, so welcome to Grandma's Tales. In our last episode, what we discussed is a series of education and learning. In that, we had a talk with Vimesh Rahul, CA and ICWA. We had Ganesh Ji, a graduate from IIM Calcutta, and we had Dr. T.P. Shashikumar on motivation and self-motivation. The subject is so vast. It will take days and days to discuss in depth. But we have to continue, no? Where were we? You were about to start your studies in designing your day, right? You chanted the Saraswati Namastubhyam Vidya Mantra, and here you are with your books to start your study. To start your studies, the very important thing is focusing. You have to focus on what subject, which chapter you have to learn or you are going to learn, right? How will you focus? That I will tell you. I'll give you an example about focusing, connecting with Bhagavad Gita. The scene is Mahabharata Yuddham, Kurukshetra Bhumi, and Arjuna is all ready to fight with the Kaurava Sena, just like you are all ready with your weapons to study. Okay? Then Arjuna is losing his focus. He becomes so confused. He doesn't know what to do, what not to do, and his agony, his depression, his mental state is there in one shloka of Bhagavad Gita. Let me chant that to you today. Gandivam sramsade hastat त्वक्चैव परिदह्यते न च शक्नोम्यवस्थातुं भ्रमतीव च मे मनः निमित्तानि च पश्यामि विपरीतानि केशव. What is the meaning of this? Gandhivam, the bow of Arjuna, the great warrior. Gandhivam shramsade hastat. It fell down from his hands. And Tvakchaiva paridahyate. My skin is burning. Naja shaknomyavastadum pramativaja me manaha. I cannot stand. I am having giddiness. And there is so many confusion going on in my mind. Then nimittanija pashyami, I am seeing bad omens, bad signs. Hey Keshava, hey Krishna, he is crying like a crybaby. This situation happens in your life also. Okay, let me explain. Gandhivam of Arjuna. What is Gandhivam of a student? His pen, his pencil. Most of the days you will make that I can't see my pencil, my pen is not there. Please, please search for it. Oh, Amma, Acha. This happens to you, na? You should be, when you sit to learn, you should be ready with your weapons. And what is the weapons of a student? Pen, pencil, paper, book. These are your weapons. So be ready with that. Then Tokchaiva paridahyade. What is it? Arjuna is saying, my skin is burning. You will find excuses that I am having fever today. I am not feeling like doing my studies today. Arjuna is saying same thing. Tokchaiva paridahyate. I don't want to fight. And here you will say, I don't want to study because I feel like I am having temperature, fever. Then naja shaknomyavastadum pramati vacha me manaha. Depression, chakkar, giddiness. You will also say the same thing. When I stand up, I cannot stand straight. I cannot concentrate. So many things happens. Then you will say, Nimittani japashyami viparitani Keshava. Arjuna is saying. And you will say, I think it's going to rain today. I will not go to school. My stomach is upset. So many excuses not to study. Correct or not? Have you experienced, mothers and children, during your lifetime, 1 or 2 times you have tried this trick on your parents? No? I am 100% sure about this. So you have to keep all this away and concentrate. Okay? Focus. That is the topic. Focusing is very important. That is the topic of design your day today. Right? Think about that. Try to apply it in your life. Continuing with our Ramayana tales, Sri Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrughna with their wives, parents and relatives, friends, so many who came to Mithilapuri to attend the wedding, they are going back to Ayodhya. Okay, so they were going. On the way, Dasharatha Maharaja got so upset. He started saying, there are some signs which are not auspicious. So this is the second time I am discussing about the signs of the nature, not auspicious. First in the first part, designing your day. Second here, he started saying to Vasishtha Muni that there are so many bad omens which I can see. Earlier times, people were like that. Learned people were like that. They could sense the change in the atmosphere. Now also, if you watch animals, especially dogs, birds, monkeys, when a natural calamity is about to happen, like earthquake, and they sense it very easily than any human being, leave it, human invented devices also. If you watch them very closely, you can understand how they are behaving. But earlier times, human beings also had this quality. Now, it's not possible. They cannot sense anything. So, which Dasharatha Maharaja said something bad is going to happen to Vasishtha Muni. Then Vasishtha Muni said, let it happen. That will be for good only. He had that vision, long vision. He said, nothing will happen. That is, everything is for good only, betterment only. So they were walking. Suddenly, black, very fierceful figure came and stood and blocked their way. There he stood there with a bow, Vaishnava Chabam, a Maru, Venmaru, that is axe, was his weapons, and he blocked their way and said, "Stop." Dasharatha Maharaja understood who he was. He was Parashurama Maharshi, the favorite disciple of Paramashiva and the fierce angry man who killed whole of Kshatriya Vamsham in the world, traveling around the world 21 times. So the moment Dasharatha Maharaja saw Parashurama Maharshi, he understood that he is the fearful, angry man who killed the Kshatriyas and did Pidratarpanam with the blood of Kshatriya Vamsha. Normally, with what we do the Pidratarpanam? Water, no? But Parashurama Maharshi did it with the blood of Kshatriya. Because the Kshatriya Raja, Hehaya Raja, Kartavirya Arjuna and his sons killed his father Jamadagna Maharshi. So he took the revenge by killing all the Kshatriyas he took a vow to remove all the Kshatriyas from the earth. Okay, so Dasharatha Maharaja got so sad, he was so scared. He said, "Hey, Parashurama Maharshi, please don't disturb us, please don't kill us. I am Dasharatha from Ayodhyapuri, and these are my sons, this is my family, please spare us, please don't kill us." But Parashurama Maharshi was very angry, he was not ready to listen. Parashurama Maharshi was talking directly to Sri Rama. "ഞാനൊഴിഞ്ഞുണ്ടോ രാമൻ ഈ ത്രിഭുവനത്തിങ്കൽ മാനവനായ ഭവാൻ ക്ഷത്രിയനെന്നാകിലോ." He is asking, there should not be any Rama other than me, the Parashurama, the disciple of Paramashiva. He was in his that attitude, no, that proud, over proud attitude, he was challenging Sri Rama. Both name Parashurama and Sri Rama. He was saying there should be only one Rama in this earth, and that should be me, not you. Again he is saying, "Nillu nillarakshanamennodu yuddham jaivan villinga ninakketam vallabhamundallo kel." He is saying, stop there, stop right there and tell me, you have to fight with me if you want to go ahead from here. Stop. And I heard that you have done something with that Shaiva Jabam. We heard in the last episode, no? Sri Rama broke the Trayambagam, which was a bow from Paramashiva. Okay, he is making funny of Sri Rama, Parashurama, because he was in that angry mood. He was so angry, that's why. Then again he is saying, "You broke a Shaiva Chabam, no? I have a Shabam, Vaishnavam Maha Saram. You broke it and show me. Otherwise you just tie the string and show me that you are able enough." So here somebody is boiling in anger, and you know what is the bhavam of Sri Rama? Very cool, calm and quiet. He is Maryada Purushottaman. He came forward, bent in front of Parashurama and said, "Hey Maharshi, I am Sri Rama, son of Dasharatha Maharaja take my salutations. First of all, he did his pranams to Maharshi. Then he said, yes, I am born in Kshatriya Kulam. But that was not my decision. I am born in Kshatriya Kulam and I am a boy, you know. I am not old enough like you. I am not learned like you. A small little boy. If I can, I will definitely try to string that chabam of you, the bow of you, Vaishnavam. Vaishnavam Mahasaram. Okay? But please excuse me if I could not. So what is the two aspect here? One is fierce and one is calm and quiet. This is the psychological treatment Ramayana teaches you. When somebody is very angry, you should not reply or you should not react the same way, the same angry way. You should be calm and quiet and you should listen what the other person is saying. It will definitely give a very positive effect on the person who is in angry mood. One message. The second one is, I am born in Kshatriya Kulam. It was not my option. By chance it happened. I could have born in everywhere. Same. The fights we have because of the caste, creed, upper class, lower class, black, white. This should not be. This should be avoided, because the person who is in front of it is not his option at all, that he is born in a lower class, upper class, etc., etc. So why these fights are for? Ramayana teaches you that you should not fight on behalf of caste, creed and classes. Okay? So Sri Rama went in front of Parashurama, bowed his head and says, please give me, if you really think so, that I might try to string that Vaishnava Chabam. We know Sri Rama was a great warrior. Okay, still he is humble. He says, I will try. If I could not, please pardon me, please excuse me. This should be the sign of a learned person. You should not show that I am somebody, I am somebody. No, you have to bend like a fruit-laden tree. Okay, this is the message I am giving through Ramayana. This episode we will continue next time. I am very happy today because Grandma's Tales is going global. Okay, we have little Sanjana joining us from Singapore, and she is showing us how she is going to school in the lockdown time. Actually, Singapore is one of the first places where this COVID-19 broke out. But that was in, I think, March. It started, and April it went to the peak, and towards June it subsided. Okay, so little Sanjana started going to school in June. And how she goes to school, she will tell you through her video. Okay?
My name is Sri Sanjana. My school is My name is Sri Sanjana. My school is Pakaltas. My age is 4.
Hi Sanjana, have you started going to school after lockdown?
Yeah, I wear my mask. I take my sanitizer and go to the school.
After reaching school, what will you do?
Yeah, I stand in the line, but 1 meter distance with my friends, and teacher is coming, check my temperature, temperature check, and check my mouth, check my hand, and give to be standard. So,
What should you do to prevent corona?
drink more hot water, and don't touch your face, don't touch your mouth, don't touch your face, don't touch your eyes, and soap, and wash your hands with soap, and wear your mask, and put, and no sharing, and when maintain social distancing. Social distancing. When you eat away, wash your hands. We wash away your germs. Put on the mask for you and for me. You and for me. We are from COVID. Say hero. Stay safe. Stay safe. I'm going to school and take my sanitizer and take my facial and take my mask. Bye, friends.
Okay, now moving forward with the reviews, we have Vinusha, the winner of fastest fingers task of Grandma's Tales last episode. Let us see how creative she is. She draws the picture, same time she chants also. What? Bhagavad Gita. Okay, so let us see how creative Vinusha is.
Hari Om, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. I am Vinusha. I am going to recite Bhagavad Gita chapter 8, and as well as I am going to draw. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Atha Ashtamo Dhyayah Aksharabhrahmayogaः. Arjuna uvacha kim tad brahma kimadhyatmam kim karma purushottama adibhutam cha kim proktam adidaivam kimuchyate adiyajna gatam kodra Dehesmin Sudana Prayana Kale Chakatam Yeosi Niyatatmavihi Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Ksharam Brahma Paramam Svabhavodhyatma Muchyate Bhuta Bhavodbhavakaro विसर्गकर् संजितः अधिभूतं क्षरो भाव पुरुषक्षादिदैवतम् अधियज्ञोऽहमेवात्र देहे देहभृताम्बर. Right now. मुक्तकाले च मामेव स्मरन् मुक्त्वा कलेवरं यः प्रयाति त्यजन् देहं स याति परमां गतिम्. यं यं वापि स्मरन् भावं त्यजन्ते कलेवरं तं तमेवैति कौन्तेय सदा तद्भावभावितः. तस्मात् सर्वेषु कालेषु मामनुस्मरयुध्य च मय्यर्पितमनो बुद्धिर्मामेवैष्य संशयम्. अभ्यासयोगयुक्तेन चेतसा नान्यगामिना परमं पुरुषं निर्गतिं याति पातालचिन्तयन् इदम् अन्यया वर्तते पुनः नैते श्रुतिपार्थ जानन् योगी मुह्यति कश्चन तस्मात् सर्वेषु कालेषु योगयुक्तो भवार्जुन वेदेषु यज्ञेषु तपस्तु चैव दानेषु यत् पुण्यफलं प्रदिष्टम् अत्येति तत्सर्वमिदं विदित्वा योगी परं स्थानमुपैति चार्यम् ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे अक्षरब्रह्मयोगो नाम अष्टमोऽध्यायः हरिः ओम्
ಓಕೆ ಅಮ್ಮೊಮ್ಮೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ನೀವು ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಪೊಟೆಟೊ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಟ್ಟೋ ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಓಕೆ ನೌ ವಾಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಯು ಡೂ ವಿಲ್ ಯು ವಾಶ್ ಯುವರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್
Yes.
ವಿಲ್ ಯು ವಾಶ್ ಯುವರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್
Yes.
One more review is there, that is our little sailor from Kerala. Varun Lal is joining us with one of his sketch, that is sketch of Lord Dhanvantari. And you know, Lord Dhanvantari is the first physician of the world. Now you can enjoy the picture. Here we will experience Lord Dhanvantari in our next session. Till then, keep watching Grandma's Tales. Enjoy the different stories Grandma is telling you and ask questions. Subscribe, like, share, do whatever is possible by you to spread the news of Grandma's Tales, because let it reach to other kids also, like Sanjana is participating. I would like others also to join Grandma's Tales. So keep watching, be happy, a big tight hug from Grandma. But next week this time. Bye bye.
यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानम् अधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्